welcome to Together San Diego. I'm Paola Hernandez Jayo with the San Diego Union-Tribune. Thank you for joining us today. If you have driven on North Harbor Drive in San Diego, then you have seen one of San Diego's historic attractions, the Star of India. The Maritime Museum of San Diego is going to be celebrating a very special occasion with a unique experience. It is the Star of India 160-year birthday celebration sale taking place on November 11th and 12th. Our guest today is Dr. Raymond Ashley, President and CEO of the Maritime Museum of San Diego. He is going to tell us more about the museum and this very special celebration and unique experience for those that want to go out sailing on the accompanying vessels. Dr. Ashley, how are you, Dr. Ray? Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, doing great and glad to be here. Thank you.
Good to see you. So many of us have driven. I've been to the Maritime Museum of San Diego. I love it, and so does my daughter and my family. Tell us about the Maritime Museum for those folks that don't know that the Star of India and these beautiful vessels that are over there are what form the Maritime Museum.
Well, thank you. Well, actually, we started as part of the San Diego Zoo, years ago, back in 1927. And so that set us up well for taking care of living things, which is what ships are in many respects. So it has grown over the years from the Star of India being our sole vessel to where we have 9 now, and they represent about 500 years of history. What we don't have, that we will have one day, but not at the moment, is a building typical of what one expects for a museum to be. So instead, the museum itself is contained on all the ships, so they are their own self-contained museum exhibits and environments you step into. But in addition to that, they contain other information that you would find in other museums, like exhibits and artwork and models and artifacts and things of that nature. So it's all just on the ships at the moment.
And you have a very special celebration and a very unique experience coming up. Can you tell us about the Star of India 160-year birthday celebration sale and how the public that would like to ride along on, when I say sail, I mean it's literally going to go out sailing. So tell us about
Right.
this.
Well, you're right, because Star of India doesn't have an engine. So we'll be towed out to sea where we'll sail the ship there and then sail in the bay. As you said, Paola, she's 160 years old. That makes the Star of India the oldest active ship of any kind in existence. And it's a really special thing to be sailing her. We don't do it often, about every 5 years or so. And we have a whole crew that is trained incessantly for the last many months to be able to sail the ship. She doesn't sail by herself, though. She has vessels accompanying her. Other historic vessels are Spanish galleon, the San Salvador, the Californian topsail schooner, the schooner Bill Wrights. And this year, what's really special is the legendary voyaging canoe Hokulea from Hawaii, having just completed a circumnavigation of the Earth without instruments, using only ancient forms of navigation. She's going to be sailing with us as well to commemorate the fact that the Star of India is the last ship still sailing, which during her lifetime or her working life once flew the flag of the nation of Hawaii. So this will be a really special thing that you could see in a variety of ways. Some of those companion ships. You could also see the ship from various vantage points around the bay.
That is also a great opportunity. Definitely something unique. I know it's happening on Saturday, November 11th and Sunday, November 12th. I was informed by your team, thanks to Teresa, that the tickets on Saturday are sold out. Congratulations on that. But tickets are still available if folks would like to join the crew on Sunday, November 12th. Tell us about those opportunities.
Well, we have a few. As I said, there are 3 ships that are carrying people to go out and look at the ships and selling tickets for that. They're all passenger carrying historic traditional sailing vessels. So there are spots remaining on the schooner Bill of Rights, but they're going pretty fast. So it would be a good idea to log onto our website as soon as possible and get your ticket, because you won't be able to do this again probably for at least 5 years.
5 years. This is definitely a very unique and fun experience. I do want to mention the times for the people that want to come and see this actually go out, because usually we see the Star of India docked on Harbor Drive. I also want to share that address. The address is 1492 North Harbor Drive in San Diego. Right on the bay is where the Maritime Museum of San Diego is located. But I was told that the Star of India is going to be leaving at 9 a.m.
About 9 a.m., yeah, and she'll be under tow going out the bay. So she won't be actually sailing in the bay on the way out. Our tugs will take us probably about 4 or 5 miles out to sea in the direction we think the wind's going to come from. And then both days we'll spend the rest of the day sailing, and we'll enter the bay under sail and sail as far into the bay as we can under sail. It kind of depends on the prevailing wind. So your view of the ship going out would be under tow. It's still pretty impressive, but it would be truly impressive when she sails in with a fleet of historic vessels sailing along with her. It'll be a really spectacular kind of a thing. You're not going to see it for quite a while.
Definitely, definitely. Now let's talk a little bit about the opportunities and the educational programs, and also for people that just in general want to visit the Maritime Museum throughout the year, because I know you're open. And again, as I mentioned, you're right on Harbor Drive in San Diego.
Sure. Well, the Maritime Museum itself gets visited. The site gets visited by about somewhere between 1 million and 1.5 million people every year. Most of them don't actually come on into the museum, which is unfortunate because those that do, get a really unique experience there. We'd like to be able to entice more of the people that are visiting the site to actually buy a ticket to come on and see the ships, because otherwise you're really not seeing the whole thing. In any case, people can enjoy the museum that way. We actually give underway experiences, that is sailing trips, and narrated tours of the history of San Diego Bay on our vessels. So Californian and the San Salvador go out every weekend on 4-hour sailing adventures, and people get to help sail the ships when they do that. And then our other vessels are our historic swift boat, which is a Vietnam era period swift boat, and our 1914 pilot boat. Each of them get underway to give tours of the bay. They're about an hour or so, and you learn about the history of San Diego Bay that way. All in all, we carry about 25,000 people every year on these underway experiences. So in addition to just visiting the museum, that's another way to explore the bay and explore the museum itself, and just really have a nice time out on the water.
It's definitely a unique experience, a very unique museum on the water. I was showing some of the pictures, and I know you also have a lot of educational programs. For more information, our viewers can visit your website, sdmaritime.org, or call the phone number 619-234-9153. That's on screen. I also wanted to share your social media. They can follow you. There's some beautiful pictures of past times that the Star of India has gone out to sail, that I saw on your Facebook page recently, as well as updates of things that are happening. So again, sharing the website and the phone number on screen. Congratulations to the team and to the staff at the Star of India and the Maritime Museum. 160-year birthday celebration sale happening on November 11th and 12th. Dr. Ashley, something else you'd like to add?
Just we hope to see as many people out there watching the ship, because it's their ship, it's San Diego's ship, and again, we wouldn't be here were it not for the devotion and love of the whole community for our museum and for the ships there.
Thank you very much. I wish you the best for the sale, and congratulations. And thank you all for watching today. If you would like more information, or if you would like to view more of these Together San Diego interviews, you can go to San Diego Union-Tribune.com/TogetherSDLive. Thank you very much, Dr. Ashley, and thanks to Teresa for helping me organize. And thanks to all the viewers. Everybody have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Paola.
Thank you.
San Diegans accomplish great things every day. We care about our neighbors and our community. We are proud of our diversity. We are resilient. We hold our leaders accountable. We live in one of the most dynamic cities in America, the San Diego Union-Tribune, telling San Diego's story for more than 150 years.